Hi everybody. I know it's been a while since the last time that I did a video. So I guess this will be my pregnancy diary. Today I'm 6 weeks and 6 days. I'll be 7 weeks tomorrow. Let me just give you an update on what's been going on since I got my positive pregnancy test. Last week I started having, well, it's going to be TMI, too much information. Irritation and stuff, discomfort, and itching. And so I figured it was a yeast infection, but I wasn't sure if I was able to take any type of, Monostat 7 or what have you. And I went to the doctor, and they told me that it would be okay if I used Monostat for 3 days. So I did that, and then it kind of agitated everything, and I went back to the doctor again, and I had pain, and then when I urinated I had pain, to find out that I did have a yeast infection, but then I had a UTI, which the doctor told me that during pregnancy you get a lot of yeast infections and a lot of UTIs, which I never had a UTI before, so it's pain when you urinate and all this other stuff. So they put me on what is it called, macrobid, which is an antibiotic, for 7 days, and I was scared to take it. They gave it to me in the emergency room because I ended up going to the emergency room, and they actually had me take 2 there, and I was very weary, and the nurse was like, the doctor wouldn't give you anything, he knows you're pregnant, that would interfere with the baby. And so I've been taking it. As far as symptom goes, nauseated, tired all the time. The other day I had 4 pieces of raisin bread, and I had like cake. I was eating cake. I know it's unhealthy, but I was eating cake, and I went to my doctor's appointment, and I'm reading a magazine, Fit Pregnancy, and my hand started shaking. So what the hell is going on? Then when I get hungry, I get like this air bubble that comes from here all the way down. It's like a growling, like your stomach growl. I was like, oh my God, I'm hungry. So I had to leave the doctor's office and go and get me something to eat from Subway. And this video may be all over the place because a lot of time has transpired and went by, and I might remember some stuff that is of importance and what have you. Let me show you. I never showed you these before. This was my embryos. They had put back 3. I don't know if you can see it. These were the 3 that they had put back. And then I went back because during the beginning weeks I was having pain, so they was thinking that it could have been an ectopic. So they did some ultrasounds. Probably was like 4 weeks. You can't really see much, and then but they could see that it was 2 sacs in this one. And then finally on Wednesday of this week I had my ultrasound where they went in, they could see a little more, and they were able to see the 2 sacs, and you can actually see the amniotic sac in there. And then this one you can't really see anything in there, so he did a close-up of the other sac. So there's the other one here, and I was actually able to see the heartbeat and see them moving, so that's a good thing. What else? When I'm hungry, like I said, I get nauseated. I'm very moody, I'm very agitated. It's like I could get very, very, very upset. I forgot to say, when I went to the emergency room this past weekend, they did an HCG, and my number was at 33,000. And I was like, wow, already? So it keeps going up. My doctor stated that, my fertility doctor stated that I'm to go back on the 9th of June, and that if everything looks fine, then they will release me to a prenatal doctor, well, OB/GYN doctor, who will follow me up until I give birth. But what I have done is I already have picked my OB doctor, and I've been going to both of them, because when I go to my fertility doctor, all they usually do is, you know, all they've been doing lately is the ultrasounds, and that's really it. It's not, you know, taking my blood to see my iron levels or see if everything's okay, or, you know, they're just basically worried about my beta. So I felt that there's a need for me to have a doctor that's going to take my blood and look to see if my iron levels are low, or you know, if because I'm anemic, to see if my, you know, I need to double up on my iron, or different things to be more extensive. So I've been seeing them together. Other than that, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Another thing is, I like to get my nails done, and, you know, with the acrylic. And now, before I found out that, you know, I'm expecting, I got my nails done. They're growing out so much, and I read I can't use acetone or anything, so I just gotta wait till they come off, and I'm not even gonna risk going in there and soaking them off or whatever. So that's a downer for me, because I'm there constantly every 2 weeks, and I can't get a perm, and so it's just that's some of the things. But I'm not complaining, because this is what I wanted. What else is there? Because it's been a long time since I spoke to you guys. Congratulations, Robinique, because yesterday I was on a computer and I was waiting for your update. I was like, she didn't post it, I don't know, oh no. Oh, but then you came on. I was like, yay! Because my mom was like, what are you doing? I was like, no, I'm waiting for my friend online to come on to say her results and whatever, because when everybody, when it's their beta day, I wait online and to see what their results are and whatever. And Morning Glory, I know this cycle wasn't a good cycle for you, but, you know, I'm praying for you, and I'm praying that your next cycle will be a good cycle, because, as you know, it took 3 cycles for me to get pregnant. The same thing with Delaney Duo, Mulata Stoy. All of you are, from watching you online, everybody's video that I watch online, it seems like all of you seem like you're beautiful people, and I thank you so much for sharing your journey online, because it does help the support. I mean, it really, really helps the IVF process, and even when you're pregnant, it's like a camaraderie. It's a support system, a sisterhood. So Marcia, I'm glad to see that you're okay, and I just watched your videos now. And what else? I think that is it. One more question I have. If someone has gotten pregnant and they're past their first trimester, I have a question. When did your doctor stop your progesterone? Because I've been reading and all sort of stuff about it, and some people said they stayed on up until their pregnancy. Some people said they stayed on for 16 weeks. But my doctor said that everything is well in my 8 weeks. It'll be 8 weeks. It'll be almost my 9th week when I go back. I'll be in the middle. He said that I can stop my progesterone. I am scared. Oh my God, I'm so scared to stop my progesterone. And I may be rambling on and on and on and on. So please forgive me. The next video will be more composed and organized and what have you. And other than that, I don't really have a belly. Whatever. But I can get up and I can show you, because I had a little gut belly before the whole thing. So I don't know if you can see. I know my Dolly Partons has gotten bigger, but can you see? Okay, so this is where I am now, right here. So nothing to talk about, but I know in a couple of months it'll be bigger than this. One more thing is when I went to the emergency room the nurse weighed me, and I was 205 pounds. And the nurse was a male nurse, and he's gonna say, "Wow, you're overweight." Okay, I mean, I'm here for something else. Are we? Are you my dietitian? And then he was like, you really need to lose some weight, or whatever. So I'm like, to myself, this is not a good time for me to start going on a diet. And then he was a triage nurse, and then when I'm leaving, he said, "Don't forget what we talked about, work on that." I was like, oh my God, this man, oh my God, I'm so upset. And I don't know, alright, I'm going to end it here. If I think of anything else, I'll put it in my next video and I'll write it down. So, goodbye everybody.